Newsflash, virtual reality Tron is here in the form of Project Arena for HTC Vive. So Forbes Tech reads that Tron has finally arrived in VR and is going to be called Project Arena for the HTC Vive. The game is going to be made by CCP, who also develops Eve Online and Eve Valkyrie. And the idea is pretty simple. Two opponents in a virtual room knocking discs back and forth, trying to hit their opponent, just like they do in the movies. The knowledge is that your opponent is a real person on the other side of the virtual court, and that makes the experience all the more natural, of course. And it really sinks into your mind as to what virtual reality can really be and the capabilities of it. So I feel like Project Arena could end up being the closest that we have to actual sports within virtual reality, and I don't know, I think that's a pretty cool concept to me, that sports could be entering the legitimate claim here within the virtual world. So in the movies, we know that Tron, or in the grid rather, those who reject the HNIC's dictatorship of assholeness have to fight in battles, and that includes the little disc battle thingy where they throw the little basically electronic frisbees at each other until they dematerialize. So that's not what's going to be happening here in this game. People who have played the game at FanFest 2016 basically compare it to a more immersive version of table hockey, which is, I don't know, it's not bad as a start because of VR. It's a start. It's you don't get to see yourself dematerialize and look down. Somebody hits you with a frisbee, but it's still pretty cool. It's I guess you use a paddle to strike a disc, and it uses a central circular net that'll be in the middle with space above and below it, and it's gonna have gravitational properties. So basically, you can direct your hits away from the middle, resulting in curved trajectories, you bounce it off a wall, basically you're doing air hockey or something, and you're able to hit the disc in any orientation, up, down, sideways, you name it, and it's going to have accurate trajectory and geometry as to where the disc is going to fly and whatnot. And yeah, it's basically gonna be like that.
It sounds like VR Pong.
Yeah, pretty much. Matter of fact, I think the creator of Tron was inspired by the video game Pong. So it's yeah. Yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. Is this a game that you all would buy? You see, entering your home if you were to get the HTC Vive, or get the VR.
If I'm bored.
It does kind of sound like a if I'm bored type thing. Yeah, because I don't know, there's not too many details on it now, and I can't see the replayability being too high for a game where all you do is play table tennis with some glasses on. But I don't know. Do you think VR sporting leagues could be possibly as big as actual sporting leagues? Maybe 2050.
This is probably gonna change the whole name pro gamer.
Yeah, because there are pro gaming leagues already, of course, but gamers are in our own little circle. We know what we know about, and the rest of the world kind of just they're into other stuff. And I don't know, maybe this could bring virtual reality or just gaming in general in a sports form to mainstream. I really like to see that happen. In a wider base of people actually know about this stuff and really be into it.
Especially with VR, it seems like you don't really have to have gaming ability.
It's it feels more natural to people who aren't used to games. It's I've always asked myself the question, what type of game would I introduce somebody who's never played a video game to? And this seems like a viable option. It's you don't need to have prior knowledge of a controller or anything like that. It's just you go in and do what you do. How long y'all feel like it's gonna be before we see VR lightsaber battles? That's realistic.
They're moving kind of fast.
They are moving pretty fast. It seems like because a year ago, not even a year ago, but people were amazed over Kinect. And now we're taking leaps and bounds.
Are they able to track body movements?
The game can track body movements. Matter of fact, there's a video of how the game will operate, and the game really looks pretty cool. I guess maybe the description I gave it was a little bit underwhelming, but the game really does look pretty cool.
Because from what I'm thinking about, is virtual reality helmet and controller.
No, I don't think there's a controller involved actually.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing the Vive had joystick kind of handles, but that was for Surgeon Simulator. And I was seeing so I can see it using that, the PlayStation Move type
Yeah, or
type things like that.
maybe some gloves or something.
That's
You
more
seen that
equipment to
glove?
buy.
I don't know.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
True, that would be more equipment buy.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man.
Alright, so what you all think? Let us know down in the comment section below. Check out another video over here. 97.5% of Americans are awake at 6 p.m. It ain't 6 p.m. right now. Stay woke, like, and subscribe.